Welcome to the Growth Mindset with Mike and Keisha, the podcast where we unlock the secrets of entrepreneurial success. We're your hosts, Mike and Keisha.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Whoa! Growth Mindset, Mike and Keisha. We're in two different locations right now. We are in Georgia, Atlanta. I'm in Charleston, North Carolina. And we have an amazing guest that we
Yes,
got for you guys today. Her name is Jewels Royale. And Jules is an awesome
yes, we
individual.
do.
She's our sister. We know her extremely well. She's down with SSB. She's down with Kings and Queens Roundtable, a support group of entrepreneurs that we work together to support each other and build each other up and use, take advantage of
Yes.
each other's resources. It's just a phenomenal group. She is our sister. Queen, Jules. Give a hand for Jules. Thank you, Jules, for
Yes.
coming on and
Thank
doing our
you.
podcast today. Can we
We
get a
have
clap?
that
Can we get a hand
clap.
clap?
Yes,
All
and just to give you
right.
a little bit of background about
Yeah.
Jules, Jules is the founder and the executive director of Parent Enhancement Program. She has over 20 years managing in-home daycares, and she has good insights into child development. She is certified as a parent coach, and she helps with child development as far as autistic children, and supporting parents who have autistic children. And so we have Jules to give a little bit more of a background in this skill that she has and how she helps with this.
Woo!
Yes, we
Jules,
do.
Thank you.
love
Thank
you,
you
love
so
you, love
very
you.
much. I just want to say first, thank you, Mike, Keisha, for inviting me onto your podcast. It's an honor to be here and for you to even say, Jules, would you like to be on our podcast? That was an honor to me. So thank you very much for that.
You're
My
very
name is
welcome.
Jules and I am the
Yes,
founder.
you
I am the founder and executive director of Parent Enhancement Program. I do have over 25 years of experience with helping parents and their children and helping them develop and get the communication of a child. I have 10 years of in-home daycare experience, and with all that, it's over 25 years raising over 60 children. So if I don't know how to talk to a child, I don't know who does. So
do.
I opened up Parent Enhancement Program about 3 years ago. That's when COVID hit and it hit hard. And my daycare was shut down. All the children went away and I just cried. And I want
Oh
to talk
man.
to parents? No, because my passion is children. I love children.
Mm.
They're so innocent and they just say what they mean. Like, Juju, you got holes in your pants. I said, yeah, I know. Isn't that cute? No, next time you need a bigger pair of pants. But if an adult said that to you, you want to bust them. So, um, I had a message, and the message was like, you need to talk to my children. I said, you took them from me, and I'm talking about my creator. And he said, no, my other children, the adults. And with that being said, Parent Enhancement Program blossomed, who was to argue with your creator. So I
Oh,
opened up Parent
wow.
Enhancement Program.
We
Awesome.
love it. And thank you so much for just, giving us a background on the origin of it and how it started. So, what were some of the challenges that you faced in the early stages of it?
Basically, the challenges that I faced was more on the business side. I got my certification. That was about 24 weeks of just them coaching me and then me learning how to become a coach. And so being a
Mm.
parent coach, that was not the challenging part. The challenging part was the business side. And with that being said, I sunk a lot of money into the to learning the business of social media and content and stuff like that. That you know, it 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 was very challenging for me. And
Mm.
but I loved it. I loved getting on video. I loved talking, but parents do not like to be told what to do, how to raise their
Yeah.
children, and they feel that the way that I do parent coaching, that is not the way me as an African American, and I do have Spanish inside me. That's not how we was raised. We was like, you're gonna get popped. You're gonna listen to me and what I say. But you have to realize every behavior has a communication. You just don't know that communication. So I have to talk to my ethnic background people, my kings and my queens. I have to talk to them in a way that says that's not how it is anymore. These
Mhm.
children are very intelligent and they need to know why. And if you tell them why, that's it. Just tell them why. What's the big deal? So that's the challenging thing to just let them know. I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your child. That's not what I'm telling you. I want you to come to me with your challenges. What are you having a challenge with? And then I will give you some tips and tricks on how to stop that behavior from happening without the pop or without the timeout.
What what's required to do what you do? Are there any licensing requirements?
Well, okay, the first question is what is required? What is required is you have to have a passion for what you do. You have to get your certification. You've got to get your credibility. You have to know that you are not a therapist. Okay. I'm not here to be your therapist. I'm here to coach you. So the difference between a therapist and a coach is a doctor fixes the break. Then you go to therapy to, you go to physical therapy to make it stronger. So I'm here to say, okay, that's the past. Let's start from here to the future and let me know what's going on between you and your child. Okay. A therapist will take away the traumas of you being beat by your mom and this and that and the suffering and all of that stuff. I'm here to make you
So, do you have the parent and the child there together going through this
Awesome.
process, or do you first talk with the parent, go through the process, and then maybe bring the child in? How does this process work? What does it look like?
basically it's no process. Okay. You have to first the parent first has to say, you know what, I have a child. I can't do this anymore. I have no control because they want to have control over their child. And they have to come to that realization. They connect with me and I will talk to both parents. I never bring the child in. The child should never hear what you have to say about them. And even if they're two, when you complain, because at first we were going to help the world, but then we downsized to autistic children. Um, and went to a I got my RBT license to be a rehabilitational technician, and I saw the parents. Now the children, whew, the behavior, whew, you don't know if it's bad behavior or if they're getting triggered. But I saw the parents coming in, and they are tired. And so that's when I smallened my niche, if that's the way you say it, to autistic children, Down syndrome children that are being diagnosed. So you never want to talk in front of the child. The child can always hear you. And parents, that's their first mistake. So their self-esteem is going down. So what I do is I ask the parents, so what happened this week between you and your child? What happened? What was your challenges? And when they tell me their challenges, we sit. What happened before they threw the food across the room? What happened? And I can give you some examples, but I asked what happened before you saw, the parent actually sees the frustration coming to be, and we can stop that frustration right then and we can back it on down Or you can start yelling at your child, make it, increase, and then the food goes thrown across the room, and then now you're even more mad. So let's cut out all of that in between. What
Mhm.
happened before? Ask him, do you want some help? No. Okay, well, you know what? Mommy's here if you need me. And you see them trying and trying. A little while later, do you need some help? They'll probably say no again because they're two, they're three, they want to do it themselves. But then they'll finally realize mommy's there to help me. She's not here to do it for me. Then they'll come and they'll turn and say, Mommy, can you help me? Okay. But never take
Mhm.
that away from them. And that's what a lot of parents do. You're in a hurry. Come on, zip up your coat. I can do it. I can. No, no, just let me do it.
Yeah.
And then you zip up their coat. Now they're having a tantrum because it's like you took the autonomy away from them, and that's not fair. That's not
Yeah. I'm gonna say the yeah. I'm gonna mention that we one day we were on the phone. We're working with Jules on her marketing campaign also, by the way. So, but we were on the phone. My daughter, I was explaining to her that I was having an issue with her. She's what, 15, 16 years old, and immediately
It was
Jules
very
knew what to
impressive.
do, how to handle that. She asked me to put my daughter on the phone, and I put my daughter on. I was so impressed, and I think my daughter was impressed as well, and it definitely helped our relationship. That one
Thank
moment
you.
was impactful. So I'm very impressed with you. I've been working with you for a while, so I know how you are and your passion behind what you do, and the way that you speak about everything. She's doing videos for her Facebook
Yes.
marketing campaign. They are awesome, by the way. One thing we didn't mention in
Yes,
your bio and your intro, you have your own podcast as well,
yes.
and you talk about
Thank
parenting and all
you.
of that.
Speak to
Very
the
So
root
yeah,
talented
just
young
trauma.
wanted to put
lady.
that plug in
Yes, speak
there.
to the root
I know
trauma, and
personally
it's
how amazing
audio. It's
you
on Spotify,
are.
and that's where we talk
Yeah,
about, what is the root of the children's
yeah,
behavior. Yes.
that's right.
Love it.
Get to the root of trauma.
So if we talk more, oh, you were, yeah, I was, yeah, because I mean, I was thinking more about the old school parents. You know, the old school parents, they're like, okay, look, we're not gonna
Yeah,
sit here like and
right,
have the whys and ask all of these questions because back in the day, I don't even know if they really thought about
no,
if their child was autistic or
no.
not. They was just
Right.
like, okay, you're
Yes.
going to listen to me and I'm not going to explain nothing. I remember hearing an interview where, and this might be going way back in time because of but Whoopi, she was talking about when she was growing up, like, like she would ask her mom a question and she couldn't ask her mom a question because, in those times and even after that, you couldn't. They're going,
Right.
there's no such thing as why and yes.
They didn't
And
want to
so
hear.
for
They didn't want the
parents
talking
who
back.
are
You
still
couldn't
in
talk back.
those,
No,
mindsets,
no.
right? Because we do have some new school parents, but we do also have those old school parents too who are not going to sit here and have to explain and not going to sit here and have to say why they have to do something or take the time out. What would you have to say to those parents?
Hmm.
And not only that, what would you advise for parents to do to make sure that their child is not autistic? Because some parents might not even know. They
Right.
might just be frustrated, yelling at their child every day.
You don't even know.
I
No.
mean, what are some of those like steps
Okay.
that the parent can take?
Okay. First of all, let's go back. The old school parents. Yes. Most of us might have been autistic, okay? And they put the fear of God in the child's mind. I mean, and nobody should fear their parent. I mean, you're supposed to be the one that they trust, the one that they can go to, the one that you can do whatever, and it's like, Mom, you're there for me, Dad, you're there for me. But they put the fear.
Well said.
They gave you that look.
Hmm.
When they give you that look, it's like,
They sure did.
I
You know
have,
to shut up.
and I may not
You
look
better not
like
say
it,
nothing.
but I have three girls and they're 30s. They're in their 30s, and I am getting blamed for a lot of things because it's like I tried to tell you and you didn't listen. You never listen. And it's just like you never know when a child says, I don't want to go somewhere, or
Mm-hmm.
why do we have to go? And you say, because I said so. And then when they grow up, you find out things were happening. And they said, I tried to tell you, but you never listened. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so there's strike one.
Yeah. You weren't
So now we
listening.
have
Yeah.
the new
Mm.
school children
Tell you.
or the parents.
Yeah.
And what they do is they talk too much. So there's over parenting, our parents, under parenting, I want to be your best friend. And that's not the correct way either. Because if you underparent, then they do whatever they want to do. They cuss you out, they put hands on you, and then you're saying, but I just didn't want to be like my mom. And I didn't want to hit you because I didn't want to be like my mom. So you talk too much. So what I want to say to those parents is, at least when the behavior comes, ask, what's going on? Why are you acting this way? I don't want to go to Brian's house, but we're going. We have to. You have to go there. But I don't want to. Okay, tell me why you don't want to go to Brian's house. Well, because, and then they may say, when Mike, not Mike, sorry, let me change when when Sammy comes over, when Sammy comes over, he touches me. Oh, okay, and then you don't show emotion. Yeah, you don't show emotion. You say, well, how
Mhm.
does that
Yeah. Don't use
happen?
Mike.
And you always do curiosity questions. Always do curiosity questions to pull out, stay
Mhm.
neutral in your face, and then you go into that back and be like,
Right.
and then you come back and you say, okay, so now that you told me, they always, every bad behavior has a communication. They just don't know how. They run upstairs, they get mad at you, they shut that door and realize, oh shoot, the
Right.
door slammed. Here comes daddy. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know that they accidentally did it. If you feel that your child is autistic, that's something that you need to take your child to the doctor. They have to be diagnosed that way. A lot of autistic children rock back and forth. They don't want to do
Right.
eye contact. They're always being irritated. They look off into the distance. I
Mm-hmm.
had an autistic child. It's a long spectrum. They could not speak, or they speak so much because they're so intelligent that they're looking at you like, why don't you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Because
Yeah.
they're geniuses. Like, you know, they can solve a I got a
Mm.
child mad at me because I didn't know how many trees are in the United States. I said I didn't know. And he was like, well, if the trees go away, how do you know where you're
That's
gonna go to breathe?
interesting. That's
Um,
Mm.
so now you need to tell me where you're gonna go if all the trees disappear. And he was just going, and I was using my phone and Googling. I said, the country Russia. He said, Russia? Why? I said, because they have the
no.
most trees. Okay, well, I'm going to come back to you later. I'm going to ask you if Russia, and I'm just like, oh my God. So you always have to have your phone on you because he was so highly
Wow.
intelligent that he triggered himself to anger because you didn't know. And it's like, well, don't you know?
That's interesting. It, if so, a lot of children go undiagnosed. It sounds like. I mean, if there's such a huge spectrum, a lot of children are going undiagnosed. It sounds like, right? Many people are experiencing some of those same traits that you're mentioning, but are not being diagnosed as autistic. What causes autism, by the way? I'm not even. What causes that? What causes autism? Okay. Hmm. I see.
Mm.
Mm, I see. Interesting.
Wow, that is deep.
I
Yeah.
see. Thanks for that insight. It is. So, is there a story you would like to tell us about maybe some experience that you've been through with doing this coaching program? And the one that before I went, this is a two-part question. I would also like to understand how your program works. Is it? It sounds like you have one-on-one coaching sessions, but there's also I know for a fact that you have a program that is digital and people can actually purchase your program online, right? Okay. Hmm. Mm, mm, mm,
Hmm.
mm, mm. Okay.
Mm. Wow. Okay,
Mm.
so we were able to
Awesome.
uncover a lot
Awesome.
about what you do and how you help with the parents and the children, and that was some great, insight. And we appreciate that. I think you helped a lot of people in the few minutes of, speaking. And so I want to go into more of the mindset aspect. And I want to ask you, what does growth mindset mean to you?
Growth mindset. That is very important. That is very passionate to me. It's because when you are mindful of what you do, then you can correct it. But if you don't have that mindset to be able to change and be flexible in anything and everything that you come across, then it cannot grow. So when you have growth mindset, you can be as powerful as you want to be and very productive in a positive way. but always use it for positivity. Growth mindset can be back and forth, but that's why we started to want to coach coaches. And a lot of parent coaches out there just like are so stuck in their ways that they don't understand why their business is not growing. And as you said, I met you through SFB and they told us the business side. So me and Carolina is opening
Mhm.
up and we are helping those coaches out there to develop their mindset on business growth. Let's grow your business in a positive way. Let's get out there. A lot of us didn't get that social media and how to create your own content and the 6 week program that we offer to our parents. I am now able to offer to our parents and they can grow as they want to grow, how they want to grow because it's developed what's the word? It's self-taught. Yes, you can self-teach yourself in the 6 week program. You don't need me over you. And maybe you just want to ask me one question or two, but it comes with a workbook. It comes with videos. It comes with modules. You can do it as you feel fit.
Good.
But then when you want that special nurturing care, then here I come and I will sit with
That's
you
awesome.
and I will sit with you and your husband, or I will sit
Mhm.
with you once a week over the phone, and we will just will talk. You can cry, you can contact me, and I will help you get harmony back into your home.
Awesome.
Yeah, because everybody learns and goes through things differently. So that's great that you do it like that. Go ahead, Mike.
I want to talk about technology first of all. You're using Kajabi. You're using a number of other technologies, right? Let's talk to us a little bit about how you're using the technology to run your business and make your services available to people.
Oh, that's I use different technologies. And are you saying to promote it out there or to coach my coaches or coach my
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
both.
I would I no, yeah, I want to talk about how you're using Kajabi. I
Mhm.
mentioned Kajabi as one of the tools you're using. What other tools are you using? How are they being used in your
Okay.
business to run your
Well,
business and reach out to your audience?
how do I use Kajabi? Kajabi was introduced to me through Spectacular Academy, and that's where I learned a lot about different technology. Before that, I was I was just freelance. I was just freelancing it. I was just, doing MailChimp and stuff like that. And it was all over the place to where now I got structure. So Kajabi is where I created most of my content. I was able to create my courses. I was able to do the 6 week program. I was able to develop a workbook and it's about 150 pages, but it has where you can place your affirmations, your notes. I use Canva. I also use lead magnets. I use all types of platforms. I use digital spheres. That was introduced to me by Mike and Keisha. I tried
Yeah.
out Advisar, which is
Smart
another,
lady.
which was also
That's right. I want to make one. I want to point out one thing. We're working on transitioning her from all of these other
Mhm.
platforms to our digital sphere consulting
yes, I use
platform. It had
Spotify,
does all of
and
that stuff she was
we
just
are just
mentioning.
we're just working it out
So
the business way. We're working it out.
awesome. Yeah.
Yes. I have a question, Jules. What legacy do you hope to leave behind with what you're doing with your
Wow,
business, should I say?
wow, that's powerful. I want to leave the fact that parents have choices, and so does
Great
children.
question.
I want to make sure that children are heard. This will stop a lot of behavioral issues because I was um, a caregiver for 10 years. I still have children calling me. Juju,
Um,
I'm going into the seventh grade now. Do you want to come see my play? Um, they're
that's
calling
so
me and
sweet.
asking me to go to their volleyball. I get mailed school pictures and stuff like that. I just want to be known as the one who delivered the message. And there was a powerful mission or statement that came to me that I would like to share. I was so discouraged that nobody was hearing me. And something came into my mind and it said, "You are not here to make them listen. You're only here to deliver the message." And so, as long as I deliver the message, a lot of people have said, "Oh my God, you're Jules. We know you." I'm like, "I don't know you from, yeah, we met you on Facebook the other day." And see, and that's the
Oh,
legacy that I
wow.
want to know. That happy, we know you, that happy, Juju, Jules,
Awesome.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah. Right. That's
I
what's
think
up.
that's great.
I love it. That's a great legacy to leave. And one quick other question for you. You are an associate with Legal Shell. I would love to know what you think about that program and how
Oh
it's
my
doing for you.
goodness.
I mean,
Legal Shield is phenomenal. Legal Shield helps me, and I do like to give that opportunity to the coaches that I am coaching. The possibility everybody needs a lawyer sometime, and you don't want to be caught without one or, and need one, then have one. So I do have Legal Shield and I just called them today for a couple of, questions, and they're here to quick answer, but they also have the ability where you can make money. You sign people up for, the programs and, they give you bonuses and I'm just like, legal shit? Are you serious? It's been great to me and I love having Legal Shield on my side.
yeah, we are all
Are you?
associates in Legal Shell. Yeah, I am too. I didn't know. I thought you were aware of that. But yeah, we all are associates in Legal Shell.
Oh,
Yeah, all
okay.
of us. And the it's an amazing, amazing program. It's affordable legal services for just $1 a day. And the cost of a cup of coffee, you can have access to legal advice from top law firms and you also get discounts on legal services if you have to go to court. There's a lot involved in it. There's also a huge money earning opportunity to become
It
associate
is.
and spread the
Oh,
word and offer this to friends and families, associates, and help them to be protected as well. Against any issues, legal issues. If you're a business owner, this is absolutely something you should have.
but see, not only that,
I use it on a regular basis. Yeah.
that's good because not only that, I've learned that it also is great for the personal.
It is.
And I have a lot of clients out there that,
Yes.
you don't know what's
Mm,
going to happen, but you need your children to be protected. And
exactly.
you need
Absolutely.
that legal help. So if something needs to happen, Legal
Yeah.
Shield is there for personal use. They support your children up until they're 18 years old. They might get that little speeding ticket. You need a lawyer to take the charge.
Hmm.
There's just a lot of things that Legal Shield
Exactly.
offers. Wills and LLCs and trademarks. A lot of my coaches don't know that you need your name trademark. They just think that it's an LLC, it's mine. That's what I thought until
Right.
I found out that no, if you need your name trademark, someone can come and just wipe it away from you. So be prepared
They have
always.
plans for they have plans for drivers. If you're a driver, a CDL driver, for instance, they have a plan just for you. They have multiple plans. They also have identity protection. Identity Shield is
Our
a
identity theft.
what is that called again?
Mhm.
protection for against identity theft. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a phenomenal product, a phenomenal service that everybody needs. I just wanted to mention that because I know that you are an associate and you're doing very well with it. And just wanted you to talk a little bit about that. Thank you for your input on that.
Yes,
Thank you for
definitely.
letting me have the opportunity.
Well, we appreciate you taking the
You're
time with
welcome.
us. And if that's all, I guess we can get ready to conclude this one. What you think, Mike? Well, with that being said, that's a wrap for this
Yeah,
week's
thank you, thank you.
episode.
It's a wrap.
We hope you found this
Yes.
conversation as inspiring and as
Thank you
insightful
so
as
much,
we
dude.
did.
You are awesome.
Remember, success is a journey, not a destination. Every step you take gets you closer to your goals. Until next time, what you got to say, Mike?
Hey guys,
Yes.
listen, we need your support. All right. If you thought that this brought you value, please like, comment, subscribe. Let's help us to reach our goal of 100,000 subscribers rapid pace. I don't know. I'm gonna put a date on it.
Hmm.
I want you to help us get there as quickly as possible. but but yeah, no. I think that our goal is to help a million
Woo!
entrepreneurs to become successful, and
Hey,
we're
yeah, we got
working
to hear
towards that goal.
that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. and
Yes.
there you go. There you go. So yeah, our goal. I think it's a very
Hmm.
it's a lofty goal, but it's one that we can achieve. We actually are putting in the work every single day to reach that goal. We speak to so many entrepreneurs. Our podcast reaches so many people. We're new. And when you guys help us to reach to get out there with the 100,000 subscribers, our first goal, we'll be
Yeah.
reaching that amount of people in no time. Um, but yeah, no, and our tools, we have software that's available that we sell with Digital Sphere Consulting
Yes.
.com. We sell a CRM software that
Check the
is
link.
an all-in-one tool for managing your business.
Yes.
It has over 400 tools. Yeah, so go
Hmm.
to
Yes.
app.digitalsphereconsulting.com,
Yes.
14-day trial. Try it out.
As of
Try it
yesterday.
out,
Try it
and you'll
out.
be very impressed. Jules
Don't
uses
forget to
it,
go to the
right?
social
Yes,
media.
I do. I do. I mean, everything is in
And what's your
one
opinion
package.
about it?
Like everything is in one package.
Yeah.
If you want to promote to all different types of platforms like TikTok, LinkedIn,
Hmm.
um, all Pinterest, and you just put it there and it's all in one spot. You can schedule it out. You can use it for your courses. You can use it for your
Yes.
emails. You can use it. I mean, it's just one stop
Love
shop.
it.
Just shoo, 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 shoo. Just open up the screen. You don't
Awesome,
have to
You
click
can't
in
awesome.
many
lose.
different
You can't
directions. Just
lose.
one stop shop. That's
Not at all.
it.
All
You
right.
can't.
Awesome.
Until next time. It is
No,
very.
it's
So
affordable
it's
too.
juice,
Very
right?
affordable.
So stay inspired, stay
All right,
motivated,
let's
and
do it.
remember, with the right mindset, anything is possible. So peace, guys. Until next time. Bye bye.
Like, comment, subscribe. Check out our next episode, guys. We're coming back.